I read something really, really, really. It's so, so good because the message is so, so good. And this short little poem story about this concept just summed it up so perfectly in the perfect way. And obviously, I'm not going to tell it exactly how it was. I'd have to look it up, I think. And I think it was by Shel Silverstein. I'm not sure, but I think so. The Where the Sidewalk Ends author. But it's just one of my favorite. It was something to the effect of, once upon a time, there was a boy and there was a girl who both wore masks. Their whole lives they wore these masks. And this boy and this girl, they were soulmates. Underneath these masks, they had the same purple skin or something like that. But these masks covered it. So one day, as fate would have it, like with soulmates and everything, they finally crossed paths, and they walked right past each other because they didn't recognize each other because of their masks. I don't know, that's a heavy one. That's really heavy, in my opinion. That one packs a punch. How tragic. I mean, that's something that I think your average person would assume probably, that's probably a thing that happens probably a lot. Especially, but that's the funny thing about soulmates and true love is true love keeps coming back. You will continue to encounter your soulmate over and over and over and over again, no matter how many times you get away from them or try to even. You just won't be able to get away from them. You'll keep running into them and encountering them, whether you notice them or recognize them or not. But that's the sad, weird thing about just being a little too committed to something silly like wearing a fucking mask. Imagine being that committed that you commit yourself to that hard enough for your whole life that by the end of it, God sits you down and is talking to you. This is my, feedback now. God's talking to you and he's like, yep, you encountered your soulmate about 394 times, but you were wearing that fucking mask every fucking time. I'll be damned if you did not let your soulmate slip right by you every single fucking time because you were so committed to wearing that mask, and so was your soulmate. And that's silly too, because obviously y'all are soulmates because you both had this crazy lifelong commitment to wearing a mask. You know what I mean? So I guess for a split second that's cute and funny in a way, but really it's just mind-boggling and tragic how something you just would never expect, what committing like that to certain things would keep you from.